everyone. Hello. Hi,
Hi,
Rory.
everybody.
Rory.
How you doing there? I see we've got
Good.
Hey,
everybody on
Chrissy,
board. Got Chrissy, got Grant, Bianca. How you doing?
Sharon, there
Yes,
she
Sharon.
is.
You should type on the chat where you connecting from. I see that's Joburg, South Africa. Myself, I'm in Paris. Someone, Greenster from Canada. Gonzalo, you have a fellow
Canada's a big place.
South Africa, Chad, Africa. Hello. Durban. Hello. Namibia, Windhoek. Cool. Wow. What else? Cape Town, Durban. Yeah. And all right. So let's start, Rory. Let's start this special session today. We
Yeah,
have something
that's
new to share. Uh, we let's as we did it for last time and the time before. Let's start with Gonzalo and his Sunday with Step Club. This is something that a lot of us enjoy to read on the Sunday. For those who missed it, it should be somewhere in your spam folders. But this one was a good one, another good one, Gonzalo. I love this one. Tell us about it.
Yeah, sure. No, it's the as you all know, and just for anybody who's new to the chat and to the net and to Step Club, we send out an email on a Sunday. It comes out on a Sunday morning. Your on the subscribers' time around 6 a.m. in the morning. The idea we call it it's your coffee moment. If you sit down for a coffee, it takes literally anywhere between 30 seconds to 3 minutes to read, depending how short I make it. And basically just touch on random subjects. Sometimes they have to deal with Step Club. Sometimes it just doesn't. But most of the time it does relate to our daily journeys. And this recent one, one of the thought process for this particular post was we have so much access to so many things in life today. There are so many decisions to make on a daily basis that if you really think about it, it does cause analysis paralysis or decision paralysis in a lot of people. So I started to think about the most important example in my life that I see on a regular basis. And so on any given weekend, on a cold winter day, I'll be at my sister's house and we decide to watch a movie, and it is unbelievable. Unbelievable the process that we go through to there's just so many choices. As you all know, anybody who's involved in a streaming service, you can go on. I mean, and I get it. Looking at trailers is part of the fun, but it can be too much. And she really does have an issue with just too many choices. And so we can literally spend an hour just looking, trying to find the right thing. And so she is the epitome of decision paralysis. And I thought I'd bring that into the conversation because it's quite funny. I won't say everything about it, but if you can go ahead and just read it, that'd be great. It's also a good idea to open up the Step Club accounts so that you do receive the more, and I'm going to say the more important emails from us on a regular basis, and to make sure that please check if you're part of Gmail, check the other folders promotions, updates, spam. Please check there. It'll do a lot of good if you can just open up the emails on a Sunday. And what I love about Step Club, just to finish off the topic, is that it really is a very simple process. You're walking, you're doing a mental game, a mental process game on a daily basis. So simple, nothing complicated. And you can get really, really healthy just by doing this on a daily basis. You'd be very surprised how far you can get in 6 months just doing this, going at your own pace, You want to walk fast, you want to walk slow, you want to walk uphill, do your thing. But do it for 6 months. You'll be surprised how healthy you'll be. And that's what I wanted to say about Step Club.
Thank you.
The Sunday for Step Club.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Rory, we should start quickly the presentation because we have a lot of things to cover.
Yeah, absolutely. And just from our side, Gonzalo, thank you for highlighting a very specific point. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel in the sense of being the best fitness app that measures every kilojoule and everything. This is about a community where we are rewarding the well-being. We are changing the way we do things. I think as a society, we stuck behind computers. We are so busy, we're forgetting the basics. And this is why I love Step Club so much and why I'm so passionate about and really appreciative, that the Atlas Group and has made this available to us. This is normally a B2B business, and we have now got this opportunity in a referral marketing system that basically you just share it and you benefit from a rewards perspective and a growth and also the community. So when you're looking at the Step Club, there's two aspects. On the right-hand side, you see in the yellow there's the website, that's the platform, that's where you sign up, and that's where you can, if you do share it, just like if you shared, for example, an Amazon product or drop shipping or a cup of coffee, or if you've ever shared Uber, this is the new way of marketing things out there. And what has Philippe has done is said, look, we're not going to go and market and spend hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. We're going to take the budget that is there for marketing and sales and support, etc. We're going to drive that for the community and let the community build this platform and be accountable with each other. And the money that would normally be allocated to doing that is being shared directly with the community. And as you share it, you grow, and it's just a wonderful platform that has come together through feedback of the community. We have given the feedback, and this is designed the way we want it. And again, Philippe and the team and Gonzalo, thank you for hearing us. And we're super excited. I cannot tell you, and maybe we can open the floor a little bit later, but all the accountability partners, all the people that I'm talking about have waited for this moment tonight to be able to take this to the next level. So on the left-hand side, you see the step chain app. So on the right-hand side, you see the website. That's where everybody registers, etc. And then you would download the app from Google, or you would download it from Apple, depending what system you're running. And there you have the wellness to earn and all the different aspects relating to that. So the website, that is what it looks like when you log in. When you have a registered account, these will appear at the top. If you don't have an active account, you'll only see 3. And part of the website, if you're struggling or you need more information, we do have our AI that we have taken out there, good old Steppy, who's answering a lot of questions now at the moment. But you always have a support function where you can submit a ticket. And this is very important. So if you're experiencing a little frustration about something, we pick up things and improve on it so it benefits everybody and make sure that everybody gets the improvement or the enhancement. And we aim to try and keep improving from that perspective. On the app side, you've got the marketplace, which a lot of people, this is where your rewards, you actually accumulating the value, and you can redeem those rewards in the marketplace itself. And we've got some exciting things that we're going to be announcing in the future about the marketplace as well. So not only do you reward your health, as Gonzalo was saying, just doing the basics, but you can set goals, aspirational goals for a new iPhone, headphones, and you set those goals as you build moving forward. Also, an important aspect of this is about a community. And this is like-minded people that want to be healthier and just that little bit of motivation. And why I mean that is, I mean, our phones and watches have always got the steps. We've always had that functionality to be able to check that we're doing 10,000 or 3,000 steps a day. But humans need a little bit of motivation. They need to take action. And this is a lovely, simple way of taking action and making yourself healthier. And it fits into your daily life. As you're walking through the day, you can see how your steps are accruing. You can see the rewards accumulating. and it motivates you to get there. And I know from personal experience, like for tonight, I'm probably about 3 or 4 thousand steps short. I'm going to be putting on a jacket, a headlamp, and heading out to go and get my steps to make sure that I hit my goals for the day. And if it wasn't for that motivation, we wouldn't be doing that. We would say, "Ah, no, I'll leave it for tomorrow." The other thing that I really enjoy about this, as I said, this is not a place where you can lose money at all. This is a membership, and you can stop at any time. It's simply like a gym in your pocket or a membership in your pocket where you get rewarded and others get rewarded as we grow this community. And we try to grow a community of like-minded people where we work out together in sense of walking, we motivate each other, we make new friends, and we learn from each other. We have a we have over 46 groups in the WhatsApps, and we're going to be growing the community. And this is meeting up with people. And in the 10K group, we have a 10K group, and that is where the members, we've got over 100 members there that just post and motivate each other, taking photographs and sharing their experiences of the day. And this just reminds us sort of to move on. So you obviously can have your own groups in that, but as a community, this is about bonding and growing together and improving our own health because it's scientifically proven where walking benefits your health, and we have all the stats to prove that. There's a lot of questions around what is a daily goal. Now, you can set your own daily goal. Not everybody has to do this goal. And in fact, the app has the ability to reduce the daily goal to a custom goal. So if you've just come out of an operation or you're getting into this for the first time, you do not have to set your daily goal at 10,000 steps. It could be 2,000 steps. That is where you work as was mentioned over a 6 month period. This is something to get you back in. If it's taken years to get in the shape that you are, you can't expect to turn around in 1 day or 2 days. You've got to work towards, and this is about consistency and discipline. So to complete a daily goal, what you need to do, and this daily goal that I'm talking about is reflective for the multiplier points and for the prizes. So to complete a daily goal, what you need to do is log into the StepChain app. That is the app that you download to register your steps activity. Complete 10,000 steps or more and complete one mind game. So just to highlight again, that doesn't mean that you only earn rewards when you reach 10,000 steps. No, not at all. You earn steps from the very first, your points from the very first steps you take. In fact, 13 steps equals one step point. That means as if you did 1,300 steps for the day, which is way less than 10,000, you're still earning 100 step points. And if you're playing a mind game, you're going to get 230 points, and you can choose between Sudoku and Tetris, and that's all shown in your history. From a points point of view, we look at the health of the membership as a whole, and we review that quarterly. And what we mean by that is, are people walking less? Are they walking more? Have some people left? Have some people joined? And we have pretty much an average of 13 steps at one step point. And we take this on a step. And why this is also important is this is not a system that can break. This is a system that has been built for consistency and longevity to make sure that this app is here to stay. You can go into your activity button. That's if you go to the bottom right, bottom of your app, you'll see there's a little red activity there. You click on that, you'll see today, you'll see the history. And then on the right-hand side, you're going to see the insights. And the insights tells you how many goals you still got to, how many daily goals you still need to achieve to be able to get to the multipliers. And the multipliers is probably the most underrated statement of value. And how this works is because the company wants to share this opportunity of health and growth and community. If you share this opportunity and you just with one person, so let's say it's yourself and your spouse or your partner, you immediately have the opportunity to get 50% more points. In other words, 1.5 times. So that means if you walk for 30,000 points for the month, you're going to land up with 45,000 points. And what you need to do to qualify for the Dolphin Multiplier is 18 goals and have one active person that's working out with you. So like going to, just doing the steps. To achieve 2.5 times that. In other words, that's if you did 30,000 steps and you multiply that by 2.5, that's 75,000 steps. You would need to personally reach a daily goal of 23 and have 3 people that you have shared this opportunity with. When you reach the Eagle multiplier status, you can be invited to be part of an accountability group. I work with a group. We're actually having a meeting tomorrow night on how we share and learn and grow together. We've had some wonderful, you're going to see, Philippe, people have reaching diamond statuses and all sorts of things because we're working together as a community and we are learning together and growing together. And we have some exciting plans coming down, particularly in the social media side and with the AI coming through to expand and share this opportunity. And that the line multipliers, where you actually get 5 times your multiplier points. So that, in other words, if you've got 30,000 points for the month, you're going to get roughly 150,000 points, but you need to still be active. In other words, you need 28 goals and you need 5 referrals, 5 members or partners or runners in your club that are active that you've shared this opportunity with. We restructured the whole back because of the feedback. We've restructured the comp plan, and this is not an MLM system. I need to highlight this. Not a Ponzi scheme, not an MLM system at all. This is based on referrals, which is a fully structured business, and you get your direct and indirect. In other words, if I share this opportunity as part of my marketing, I'm going to get 25%. And then on a second level, you can earn up to 15%. And that's all paid in USDT. If you achieve to a stakeholder status, and what do you need to do there? You need to be on a diamond status, and effectively you have a minimum of $1,000 that qualifies in turnover. So you then share in the total company's turnover for that month, and that's 5%, and that's all paid in the SEC tokens, which will be launching in the third quarter to the fourth quarter of this year. So we are very excited about the SEC token. We've made some modifications. We're going to work very closely with the accountability partners. And this is going to be the ecosystem of the finances driving the whole StepClub, which means effectively, as we grow, the value of those tokens are going to grow. So as people walk more or use the product more or redeem more, the value is just going to go up and up. And because there's a limited supply, the more people that join, the value is going to keep driving up. So this is a very important thing to know for the future. We have a 5-year plan with this with StepClub. So if you've basically shared this opportunity with 2 people, this activates what we call a core, and you can then become a silver affiliate. What that does is that not only do you get 25% on your directs, you get 3% on your indirects, your next second level. Now, why is that important? Because we know, the company knows that it's going to take your time. Instead of the company setting up a call center infrastructure and doing all that, they allow the community to handle all that. So let's say this is John over here, and John's got 3 people, and Paul has got 1 person. They know if it was me, I'm going to be helping John, I'm going to be helping Paul. And because of my time helping John and Paul, I'm helping them help their directs. So remember, as I get 25% of John, and John's going to get 25% of the membership fee from the directs. As soon as you've opened up a second core here, in other words, where you got 2 people and then another 2 people, on the second level, you earn 6% on whoever is on your indirect level, your second level, if you want to call it. And as you grow with here, let's say you have 4 directs that each have 2, you're now at a 12% level, and these numbers add up. And why is the company rewarding you with that again? Because they know that you're going to be answering questions, helping here and there, maybe attending meetings, etc. So you are rewarded for your time and effort helping your directs and their directs effectively, which I think is a fantastic system for the community and incentivizes you to be available to answer questions and share your experience and knowledge with the StepClub. When you get to the level of a stakeholder bonus, that is when you access that 5%. And to do that, you need to have this sort of structure. You need to have 5 active cores and a turnover for the month of over $1,000. So today is the day that we launch. This is something that we've been working on. Again, this is the community that has been giving the feedback. And if you're excited about this, just make some comments so Philippe and Gonzalo can see, those that are on the call, those that have been waiting for this, what a game changer this is for our community. So essentially, one of the challenges that we experienced, and again, we've given feedback and the company has found a solution and we work together, is that a lot of people are reluctant to try a membership or something until they actually experienced it for themselves. So here, moving forward, there's been a special link created that anybody can share this link for a 30-day trial membership and experience the app, earn real step points by walking or running or doing the brain games. They will have full access to the Step Chain Rewards app and actually see the marketplace. They can go onto the website and look at the community website, look at some of the education, and that's going to continuously be expanding. The other fantastic thing about this is, let's say I share this with Chrissy. Chrissy is like, okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to try this, but let's do it as a family. I share it with Chrissy. Chrissy will have a referral link to share it with the whole family or friends. And while everybody's experiencing, so think of a running club or a walking club, as members, you can experience and discuss it and talk about it, and you can share it with friends, family, and clubs. Even as an unpaid member, even as a trial member, in that 30-day period, you're most welcome to share it so other people have the experience that you guys can talk about. So if you have somebody that joins underneath you and actually pays for the membership, you would have access to that commission once you've activated your membership. And the step points that you do for that month, that will also activate once you activate your membership. So this is a very good, some people are saying, well, give it a try. We have some people that are wanting to have friends and family get healthy or walking partners, and they can now say, listen, try this trial. I tell you what, if you get to 23 days, I'm going to give you a month free because I know it's going to work for you and I want to see you get healthy. Well, let's do this together. So now the members have an opportunity to work with it. So if you like that idea, you think this is going to be a game changer for you, just drop a couple of comments there in the box if you don't mind. So I'd like to talk about Chrissy, and I had a chat with her today, and she's been a member here since July 2024, and this is where consistency counts. And again, Chrissy, thank you for staying the course with us, because through all of this, we've been going what's called a beta program, and we're now ready to take this out to the market because we've improved on things, we enhanced, and yes, there will still be things that we need to improve on, but that's what we consistently do, and that's what StepClub consistently does. So last week we played a little video about Chrissy. She pops us onto her social media, and I think it's a lovely example of where this is going and how we can just share the trial memberships and talk about our experiences. So what happened last week, Chrissy basically had placed an order, and let's find out what happened there.
Hey guys, so I hopped on here earlier this week to tell you that I just purchased a brand new set of earphones for my husband, those Sony MX5s, I think, with my StepPoints. Yes, I'm on an app that actually pays you for being active. Crazy, right? So I'm super excited. Take a look at the gate. Join me as I go and fetch them. Hey guys, so it's coming close to my 1 year anniversary.
So I think that's a lovely example that
Tell me,
together.
I'm just curious, have you done your 10,000 steps today? Because if you have, I actually have an incredible opportunity I'd like to tell you about. Why not convert those 10,000 steps into money? You can get $1 a day for those 10,000 steps. And if you refer friends like I'm currently doing, you can make up to $5 a day. That's $150 in a month. You do the math. And if you don't believe me, just ask this guy that got a brand new Apple iPhone 16, or this girl that got herself a brand new Apple iWatch, or myself that actually got a beautiful air fryer, multiple gift vouchers, as well as membership vouchers that I've been purchasing to grow my team with. And now there's a rumor that from next month they are going to give away 1 free month for every new subscriber to try the app out. Guys, that's pretty freaking amazing. So if you want to learn more about this amazing app that pays you for being active, DM me and let's get you hooked up.
Well, Chrissy, hopefully you are going to have a chance to chat a little bit, but I'm really excited about this because think about all the influencers, think about the people out there that you're engaging. And now that we've got everything ready, how people are going to be able to experience this with a free trial out there in the marketplace. So I've been making a personal list of some influencers. And tomorrow we've got an accountability partners meeting, and I've created some other meetings. We're going to be starting some detailed workshops now that we're ready. I'm going to be hosting a lot of meetings if people want to join, etc. Because I really believe in this app, and I can just see this now expanding out and people getting healthier. And I think of the Americans, whether you're a Donald Trump supporter or not, or left or right. This whole thing, this movement with Make America Great Again, maybe Make America Healthy Again. So if you're an American on here and there's so many things that we can do. But the best part about this is that we can do it as a community. We can all improve our health and improve our wealth and just doing something positive out there in the marketplace. So if there's time, Philippe, it'll be really awesome to hear more from everybody if we've got some time at the end of this. But I want to hand over to Gonzalo now because I would like us to go through a bit of a live session itself. And just for those that are going to say, oh, where do I find it? It hasn't activated yet. Gonzalo is going to be pushing the button very soon, and then you can share it. And then you would go to My Business dashboard, and you'll see the free trial offer pop up over there. And that's that 30-day free trial offer. So I'm going to end it there. And I'm going to hand it over back to yourself, Philippe, and Gonzalo. And I'm super excited. And Chrissy, thank you for allowing me to share your videos. You're inspiring. I'm hoping that I can be as good as you and get that confidence to get out there. But let's hand it over to Philippe.
Sure. Thank you, Chrissy. That's amazing, amazing content. And it's a good example of what we can do with hello, are you there?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, Chrissy, it's a good example of what we can do and how you can build it online with sharing content like that. It's amazing. Thank you so much, Gonzalo. I think this is your time now because I think everybody wants to know how it works. How is it? Is it complicated? Is it simple? I think we try to make it as simple as possible. How you can share this 30 days trial. By the way, Chrissy, it's not just one per member. You can have any number of free trial you want. So it's an important thing that's it's not limited for one-to-one. You can, if you have five member of your family or five friends or five people you want to share with, you can just click and send it to them. It's very important for the growth of your community. We wanted to make it as accessible as possible. That's why there is no limitation on that. Gonzalo, the floor is yours. Let's show how easy it works.
How easy it is. Yes. So hi everybody, I'm back, and yeah, we had decided as a team that we wanted to do a live presentation because, of course, nothing ever goes wrong in live presentations, right? We all know that. So let's just cross our fingers. Everything should be fine. It's been tested, and we're just going to give it a go. So as you saw from the last image that Rory presented, it's going to work exactly the way the standard link and the voucher link works. And why do those links exist? Because if you invite someone to StepClub, the idea of these links is to make sure that you get credit for this person. So, and that's why these links exist. And the same thing is with the trial membership. Even though they're not making a payment, they are going to be placed in the right position and within your network, if we want to call it that way. So what we're going to do is just show you this is an example. If you can just see my URL. Okay, and it's not pasting. Why is it not pasting? Okay, so I'm going to have to go copy it again. Sorry. And I knew that might happen, so I wanted to make sure copy, and I have it ready to go. So there it is. So everybody's going to have the same type of link. And as you can see, if you want to know if you have the right type of link, it's going to say the Step Club free trial question mark A, and it doesn't matter what it says. It's just a way to identify you. So when you press enter, someone that you invite will get to this page.
We can't see anything.
And
I'm missing it. Oh, are you sharing something? Am I
Yes.
missing it?
uh,
Can
are
you
you is everybody not seeing my screen? Who is
Yeah.
not seeing the screen?
No, we see a screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Must just be me then. Okay.
Okay. So you get to this page and it says start my trial membership. The cool thing, how many of you have had issues recently where people are being signed up in the wrong place because the person's not paying attention or what have you, or there's many reasons. So what is happening is that right here at the bottom, this is the Step Club link. Okay, you're going to have your own. Chrissy Brewer, Sharon, they're all going to have their own. They're going to say, "Welcome to my site." You're going to have your own avatar. I'll show you how to change that later. My contact details are Chrissy Brewer and with your email. Okay. So when you start my trial membership, this is the process that a person goes through. So I'm just going to show you what a member would go through. Sorry, a potential member. And I'm just going to enter one that should be available. You guys have done this many times, but I do want to show you that there might be a few differences with the other links. Oops, if I could spell properly. There we go. First name, Gonzalo, last name, Gandia. So, of course, I'm in Canada. I'm going to make believe that I live somewhere else, Ontario. I'm just going to pick Toronto just because I love Toronto as well. 125 Front Street. I'm just making it up. Obviously, this is not good practice. Don't tell your people to put in real addresses. And I'm just going to put the password. So you guys have done this many times with your other links and you've seen it. So I'm going to register and the famous OTP, right? So it's very simple. Once you request it, you have 60 seconds to go. It's pretty simple. I'm going to just show you how it's done. I'm going to go to, and it's going to show up here. If everything goes well, there it is. I copy it. It's as simple as this, everybody. And let's see how quickly I can get back. There we go. And I did it in 20 seconds. So you have 60 seconds to do it. Confirmed. And success. Okay, so everything's all well, that ends well. Success, your Step Club free trial is active. Navigate the menu bar above to start exploring your Step Club account. You will receive an email shortly in your inbox. So the email gives other information. I'll show you that in a second. But the cool thing here is that they're logged in. This is it. This is me, profile. As you can see, this is all the information that I set up already. This is where you would change your avatar. So when I share my link, the avatar, you don't have to put an avatar or whatever you want, but as you saw with the link before, it looks kind of cool if your picture is there. It looks more official, it looks more professional, and the person will know that it's you. So you can put any picture here. You would just add it. Let me just add this guy here. Let me just see what happens if it allows it. And there it is. So it's a pizza guy. Okay. So when I share my link, the pizza guy will show. Obviously, don't do that. Put your picture or something professional or whatever you feel is in spirit with the way you're doing your business. Again, you would be in dashboard. This is where you would get your link. And it would be here. It would be on top of this one. And that's where it will be active by the time we stop this presentation today. It will be active and you'll be able to start doing it. So a person along the way will get emails. Okay, they'll get emails in these 30 days, your subscriber or the potential subscriber will get emails saying, "Hey, how are you enjoying yourself? Is everything okay?" And it'll give them the ability to pay for a real subscription. They can also do it from here. As you all know, you can buy vouchers, even though they're not a paid member. They can buy vouchers. You guys all know how simple it is. You buy vouchers by pressing this button, and then when you get a code, you apply the voucher to yourself. Right? Very simple. It's all here. The voucher system really works well. But there'll be other ones on the email that people can actually use on their own. Um, what else do I want to tell you? Very important also, because we can't control when someone comes in and we want to give them the full 30-day experience if they want it and what have you. You need to tell people that you remember, everybody should remember by now, anybody who's been around for a while, that our commissions are being paid on a calendar month basis. What does that mean? That if you sign up on June 15th, if you sign up on June 15th, and then you sign up with a free trial, and then you sign up other people with a free trial, but then they decided during those 15 days, in the last 15 days in June, to pay a real subscription. If you want to get commissions on that person, you need to also have a live account by that time, because we close the months. We need to pick an arbitrary date. We use our calendar months. We need to close the month, audit the month, and then pay out commissions to everybody according to that. So just a little thing that you should remember while you're doing with this. You'll have access to the StepChain account. Okay, you'll have access to the StepChain account. App, and it'll be the same look and feel. The only thing is that you'll see your points being accumulated, and in that case, you won't. Once if you try to purchase something, it will tell you you cannot. You have to become a live. You have to become a subscriber. But the cool thing is that if you become a subscriber, all the points that you've accumulated during your trial membership is automatically activated. So that's pretty cool. So as you can see, this is super simple. I hope that everybody sees that it's super simple to sign somebody up, and then for that person to pay, they're going to get emails. They can pay through their account. If anybody has any questions, of course, we're going to have a Q&A now. This didn't take very long at all, because I can go through the process of actually making a payment now. I won't do it, but if someone really strongly wants to see how you would make a payment and how that would change the person's status, if you go to their profile, if you go to my business, dashboard, right now they are a trial affiliate, okay? But that would change. If they make a payment, it would change to affiliate, which is the first ranking of anybody. But again, I think that is not necessary unless someone really wants to see it. And I understand if someone does want to see it, maybe we can have another session for that, but it's super simple as well. If anybody has any questions, it's as simple as that. I hope that we've made it simple enough for everybody to sign people up. Philippe, let's leave it open for everybody just to take a look.
Yeah, I
or
think
to ask any questions.
we can open the floor. Raise your hand, and you can be able to ask any question about that. I have Armelia raised her hand. Please unmute yourself.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Armelia, how are
Yes.
you?
Good. Okay, just a couple of questions. When they get that link, do they have to download the StepClub app on their computer first, or that link automatically takes them to where they need to sign up?
So let me just share that again. And that's a good question. They will get instructions on that in their welcome email, which I will show you as well. So yes, good question, Armelia. Let me just share my screen. 2 seconds. It's taking a while here. Okay, perfect. So you'll get a welcome email, and in that email, it'll say, "Hello, Gonzalo. during this time to receive emails from us, blah, blah, and then go to your StepChain app info. It'll also tell you to sign up to a couple of WhatsApp groups, especially some of the more exciting ones like the 10K or whatever, and then so on and so on. So this will be a very simple welcome email that they will get. To go back to your question, I hope that I still have it open. I do. Okay. So they would go here. So they would go to my account, StepChain app. What you saw in that link before in the welcome email will bring them to this page. And depending if they're Android users or if they're iOS users or Apple users, you will press the appropriate link. Obviously, you will do it while you're on your app. You can access this page, of course, your StepClub account. And a lot of people do sign up I did it on a laptop in this case, Armelia, just because it's a bigger screen and it's easier to see. But a lot of people do sign up on their using their phone, and these would be the appropriate links that you would press to get to the Google Play.
Okay.
Does that answer your question, Armenia? Or
Yes, it does. Thank you so much.
excellent. Go ahead.
One more question. Okay, so you said it's going to be effective as soon as this.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Excellent.
After this webinar, Gonzalo will press the button.
All right.
We didn't want to do it before so that people wouldn't get tempted to go and start playing with it before I was done with the instructions. So
Thank you.
yeah. Okay.
We have Vincent.
Also,
Hi, Vincent. Long time no see. Where have you been? Where have you been hiding?
There. Okay, I'm unmuted now. Hello, guys. Hello, Felipe. Hello,
Hi, Vincent.
Gonzalo, everybody. I've been here just in the background, looking in, checking out what's happening. But I should say though that I'm super excited with what we have now with the free trial. I've had a few calls with Rory and just to and fro bouncing ideas, and I think this is an amazing idea because some people, or I should say most people, like trying things out first before they commit, because obviously this is a commitment. If it's a commitment both to your health, but also from your pocket, because now you're paying to actually have this app, etc. So if you look at other platforms, like your Spotify, right? And all these popular platforms that we know, that use the subscription model, they've got a free trial, and it's there for a reason. It's just for you to give it a try, see if you like it, and see how it works. Familiarize yourself with it, and see if this fits your lifestyle or whatever. And more often than not, you go for it, right? Because it's obviously optimized for that, to convert you to actually becoming a member. So I think this. And the fact that it's not just 7 days, but it's 30 days, it really gives you enough time to actually get to the groove of how the app works and how to track your steps and how effective it is. It's twofold. It's from the steps side of things, or from the app where you get to track and see how it works, and then the other side is obviously to see how you can adjust this to your lifestyle, right? And I can tell you by mid-month, by day 15, you're already hooked here. You've already kind of, you're accustomed to the routine, to the culture. And what I like also here, and I should really commend you, Rory, like you've done a fantastic job with the help and cooperation of corporate team as well, Felipe, Gonzalo, and the rest of the team, is I like the fact that there's an onboarding kind of an onboarding process as such, where you receive an email, and then the next day you also, or a few days, you just receive emails to say, okay, now this is what you can do, this is what you can do, this is, it helps you to really stay to really get involved also with the community, but also to really just adapt to the culture, and also so you know what to do. Because, okay, yes, I just signed up. Now I'm a member. So what should I do? How do I actually get this thing? So this helps you the emails that you'll be getting, it helps to, take you through the app so you know exactly how to navigate around it and how to actually use it effectively and optimally. So I think it's a fantastic idea. I think it's a great thing. So thanks for that, Felipe and the team, and for allowing this. I think it's amazing. So
Thank you, Vincent. And again, this is one of the features that came from the community. I remember you remember we had this discussion a while ago when you say, well, I have an issue because people want to see if they like it before paying any subscription. And so we listened to you, Vincent, and the other members of the community, and we try to make it as quick as possible. And today is the day. Thank you, Vincent.
amazing.
And,
Thank you.
Gonzalo, Vincent got a very good point about the emails that the member, the free trial member will receive along this month. And you made a good point, Vincent. You're not alone. You're just not alone here with an app. And no, there will be a sequence of email that explain you how it works, and also will warn you before the end of the trial period that a week before or a few days before the member, the free member will receive a message saying, hey, if you like it, you have to press it and subscribe. So we're going to try to convert as many people into subscriber for the benefit of everybody, for all of us. So
Amazing.
thank you, Vincent.
Amazing. Thank you.
Ernest, hi, Ernest. Hello, you have to mute. Yes.
Okay. How are you?
We're good. We're all good.
Ernest here. You have just gotten one excited gentleman. My name is Ernest, Pastor Ernest. We are here in Nundu, Namibia, and we are not put characters like Mr. Roy. Mr. Roy, how are you doing, sir?
I'm very good, thanks, Pastor. Thank you.
Rory, actually, Rory. We are coming a long way, brother. And in short, I'm not odd in the cryptocurrencies. I'm not new. I mean, and Amway, I'm not new to that. So this is great news. A friend of mine just tipped me on this opportunity, and I've been trying. I did complete my registration. I'll do my registration until I reach the level where I struggle to code. I'll go to my email, pick up put it in, but it will not activate. And so we're looking forward to attend this meeting to get directive as to how do we get that done effectively.
We're going to have lots of workshops, Ernest. Now that we've got things moving, there's going to be a lot of workshops, so look out for the emails that are coming through. Are you part of the WhatsApp group, Ernest? Are you there, Pastor?
Not yet. I'm not yet.
Okay. I'm going to add the link for the Step Club now into the community chat, and copy that link, and you'll get all the communication that you need from that group as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I see some question on the chat. Rory, how long takes support to answer for any issue? And this is a good time for you to talk about Steppy.
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I'm going to drop that presentation link now. Steppy is available all the time. And that's what's really nice about Steppy is this. So we've created a WhatsApp contact, which is the AI that we updated with information and presentation. And we've promoted this out there and we'll continue to promote it. But you save that contact onto your phone. You can ask Steppy any question in your own language. So you can ask it in French, Italian, Zulu, Spanish, Xhosa, and Afrikaans. And I think this is a game changer for us because what we see is this is not about us selling something to our community or our friends, all right? We want to share health. We want like-minded people looking after themselves and investing in themselves in the sense to get healthier. So we are creating tools to make it easier. So in other words, you share the opportunity and then you can share the contact Steppy, and then the person can ask all the questions that they want with Steppy as well. And we are improving Steppy all the time to do troubleshooting and assist you so you get immediate support. Steppy is still learning. Steppy's in primary school at the moment, and the more we use it and the more we engage, the better it gets. But we know that the AI is ramping up, and we're going to split the services into two support levels. We'll have a left brain and a right brain for Siri, depending on your questions. So what I mean by that, one will be more support function orientated to make sure it's got problem solving, so you're active. And the other side will say, hang on, this is somebody that wants to know more about it. And we building links to show you how to do things. So for example, Steppy, what was the link of last week's presentation? Or Steppy, how do I do this, or how do I do that? So we're accumulating all those questions, everything, and again, it will answer those questions in your own home language as well. So this now creates an opportunity for people to share this cross-border. So if you're sitting in Namibia, for example, you can share this with somebody in Spain. And through social media, how we see this growing is you might just post something in a fitness group or something else out there, and it's going to share. To answer your question about support tickets, we want to make sure that we've answered 80-90% of the standard questions that you have before you even have to answer a support ticket. But if you're not getting the joy, what you would first do is go to the person that shared this opportunity with you or just shared the app, because that person might have experienced the same issue that you've got. For example, some of the Chinese phones, like the Huawei phones, etc., have a couple of issues. So we've created documents for you to bypass that. So we want to make sure that you get all the information as quick as possible. And if you open up a support ticket, it is important for you to do that, because you might be experiencing a bit of a glitch. And we've experienced it this month, that 35 people are experiencing the same problem out of the whole group. Everyone else is fine, but these specific 35 are having a specific issue. And by you reporting that issue, we're able to identify that and improve on that. So I think it's important to use the support ticket function, but rather use Steppy and then ask the person that shared it with you. And one of the things that we're going to be doing with the communication, and I'll pick this up with Gonzalo and make sure that he's happy with it and he'll include it, is we've created 5 documents. So you'll have links to information where it goes through all the different scenarios, so you can do some troubleshooting yourself. And we're going to make it as powerful as possible for you to be helped. And Steppy, again, is a great tool to do these things in your own language. So I don't know if that answers the question, Philippe. Are you happy with that explanation?
Yeah, I think you were very clear, very clear. I have a question here about yes, what's going to happen? He said the question is, what will happen after 3 days trial if the person does not get a full subscription? Well, I think the answer is it's an easy answer. If there's no subscription, at the end, first of all, the member will receive 7 days, 3 days before the end of the trial period, an email warning him that the subscription will end soon. That's one thing. Second, so there's different scenario here. If a member accumulated points in walking and doing the brain game, he will lose these points if he doesn't subscribe within the 30 days. If this free member introduce someone, unfortunately, if he doesn't subscribe himself, he will not be able to get a commission from the person that subscribe under him. So there is a big incentive for these free trial members to get to be members. And again, this is for the benefit of everyone, for the company, but for the members, for the leaders, everybody has to work in the same way. So I hope I answer this question, but it was an easy one. A free trial is a free trial, right? We try to sweeten the status of a free member with the ability to get the points if you subscribe. Remember, if you have points during the month and you subscribe, you get the benefit of all your points you have accumulated. So we sweeten the status, but we cannot go further. At the end of the trial period, you have to subscribe or leave us.
Well, Felipe, I think it's also, if people understand it, and this is where the people that share this opportunity. So if you share this opportunity, you're also going to get an email. Am I right, Gonzalo, that somebody has signed up on a trial? Is that correct? Can I confirm that? So if somebody signs up on a trial, you'll get notified. You'll see it in their back office. But it's also up to you. I mean, remember, you're getting paid 25% by the company to engage with that person. After 3 days, it's not going to take much to just introduce yourself or send an email and say, hey, my name is Vincent. I see you joined Step Chain or StepClub. I'm here to assist you. You just follow the instructions. But if you want me to walk you through the things and help you, this is about us building friends and community. And one of the things that, those that have been in, and just to highlight what Ernest said a little bit earlier, Pastor Ernest, there's been so many things out there, Philippe, that have let people down, and you've seen this in the market as well. And I've got goosebumps now because we've created something that is absolutely solid. It can't break, if you know what I mean. It can't be broken. And where we're going with the Step coins that are coming, the StepClub coins, is going to have appreciated value moving forward as this grows. And you are here in the beginning stages. I'm talking about as members. Because when you've got 100,000 or 200,000 people using the StepChain app, your value of your Step tokens are going to be worth so much more because there's a limited supply. And it's all based on the 4 charts of what we're putting through. So the exciting thing is that you're right here in the beginning. And one of the things that Philippe and the team have discussed is we don't want to see this falling over or being exploited or people trying to hack it. And we have built things in place that prevents that. And that includes people that are thinking they can take their phone and tap it on their leg, etc. There is dynamics and algorithms that are in there. And if you've picked up to try and abuse the system, you're going to be asked to prove that you did what you did. So we are making this for the community that wants to improve their health, that wants to grow a community and make friends. And I'm excited about that because there's been some not so good things on the internet. But I believe, Philippe, with the 30-year track record, the fact that you, as the chairman of the group, guys, this is the chairman of this group here on the call with us because he believes so much in this. And he knows that this is going to add value to the community. And I thank you for your time here, Philippe. I don't think people realize. I mean, you're in France at the moment. You could be having watching a show or doing something else. You could be enjoying the finer things in life, but you're passionate about this on health, and you're passionate about what you've succeeded in a company and what you see what's possible for the community. So we have the tools and we have the company that's backing us as a community. And it's really up to us to make the decision. An open leadership, community talking, bulletproof programs, and a trial membership. And the rest is up to us. So thank you, Philippe.
Thank you, Rory. Thank you. There's 2 follow-up questions about the Steppy. Is Steppy only on WhatsApp? And how do I engage with Steppy? Same question by 2 different members.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna put the link to Steppy in here. I'll put a WhatsApp link. So while we're chatting and answering questions, I will do that as well. I'll also put a WhatsApp link to the community that's here as well. And you just basically save it as a contact. So we have communicated out on the emails to everybody, Steppy and links. In fact, the reminder that went out for today's meeting has Steppy codes and everything in it. So we put it. I've also put a brochure of the trial membership. So thumbs up if you see it in the chat. If you go there, you'll be able to download it. It's in the chat. If you scroll up, I can paste it again in case it's scrolled too far. So you will be able to have the information over here. I've done it in a PNG file, which is an image file, and a PDF file, and I'll just upload it there. So while you're having the discussions here, I'm going to drop some links in for the WhatsApp group and also for the Steppy as well.
Okay, I see Vincent raising again his hand. Maybe he forgot something. Let's do it quickly because
I know.
because you know the oh, you're muted. Yeah,
Uh,
Vincent, let's do it quick because
yes,
Gonzalo
I know.
is about to press the button of a new link. So
Okay.
you are
I just
slowing down the process if you are too long.
I know. Just 1 minute. I just wanna just encourage people on the call here to really use Steppy, and here's why. And if you're one of these people, I really apologize, guys. I was just checking my app as Roy was talking, my WhatsApp. I've got over 220 messages, and I can tell you some of those messages are from last year even, and people asking about a step club, a step chain, like since last year, but I haven't had a chance to get back to those people and actually, answer those questions. So here with Steppy, what I like now is, as a prospect and as I talk to people, and then I can also just, give the Steppy WhatsApp number as well, and then I can just say, then add this AI to your contacts, and then if you have any questions, and if I because I might get back to you maybe later or whatever, just ask away, just ask Steppy, and you'll get your answers right there and there. Can you imagine somebody that asked me a question about StepClub last year November, and it's now May? I haven't even gotten back to that person. I'm also losing, right? I'm losing commissions or referrals, and they've lost interest as well. I mean, because I took so long, right? So I really encourage you guys to use that. I've tinkered with it a few times, and it's brilliant. And you can ask any languages, and it'll also help you as well, as you go about the prospecting and in a business. It just takes care of all those small questions that maybe you don't have really time to get back to. So yeah, really use it. You'll see for yourself. It's really awesome. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point. This with Steppy and also with the free trials, we can just focus on what we like the best, which is networking, introducing, sharing, talking about the product and the personal experience, and not be bothered by the technical problem, by this. So this is exactly the point, having Steppy and the free trial. That
Right.
goes together, and that's you can focus on what you like the best, and especially you, Vincent. I know that you like it.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure.
All right,
Thank
I think it's the top of our. Oh, it's already 4 minutes after the top of the hour. Gonzalo, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna wrap it up and see you next week. Gonzalo will activate the link, so you will be able to go to your account the same way he did. There was a question, Gonzalo. Someone asked, I don't know who, but someone asked if we can have a video of what you just did. If we could share a video of the steps you shared on the screen, we could do that. We could maybe do edit some portion of that and share to the community, right?
Sure. I think Rory's going to, as he always does, he's going to share the full presentation. And if people don't want to actually look for it during the presentation, Rory, maybe we can splice it up and that portion.
Yep, I'll get on to that. No problem.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
I'm just going to, before anybody goes, I just want to send the link out there, if that's okay. So those that want to stay around for the links, if you guys got the links, if they've been posted there, I just want to make sure that you've got them. Are they working? The
There's a
WhatsApp
QR
links?
code
Can we just
for
check?
Steppy also. Yes, I see it. Very nice.
Yeah.
Can we just
And again,
try the Steppy one? If you can see the WhatsApp API, I don't know if that opens. If you can just double check, because I just copied and pasted it. So I was trying to look for another link here.
yeah.
It does. Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Open.
Okay.
All right. Super. Have a wonderful, and thank you again for your guys' time, and thank you for everybody that made the meeting. Have a
See
super.
you next week.
Bye for now.
Bye.